So, good evening. We are back again. That intro's lit, by the way.
It's cold, isn't it? It's all right, bro.
Yeah, it's decent, man. How you been?
I've been good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I've been all right, bro. What you telling me, man? What's been happening?
Well, we've done a double in the space of a week. Like, we won a cup and a plate. You'll never sing that.
What cup did you win though?
The Emirates Cup.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
We beat Monaco, so we won the cup, and then the very next game, we won the plate. Yeah, 2 finals, 2 wins. Yeah, you'll never sing that, mate. All we need now is a knife and a fork, and we've got the whole lot, haven't we?
Fucking hell, Lee, bro. I'll tell you what.
But no, man. Honestly, like the levels of delusion within our fan base never seem to come back. They never seem to come back down to earth. If we had lost that game to City, it would have been, it's all right. The real stuff starts this weekend.
Yeah.
And now we've won it. Oh my God, we've bridged the gap. You know, it's
yeah, but that's football though. Football's all about fine margins, isn't it? Like you lot got played off the park, yeah, scored a jammy deflected goal, yeah, in like 10th minute of added time or something, then won on penalties, and then all of a sudden everything's mad positive. Like City fucking cooking you, like 85% possession. You lot couldn't get out your own half, couldn't touch the ball. I'll be honest, yeah, like if you're Pep Guardiola, you don't really mind, yeah, losing like that. If you're gonna lose, you don't mind losing like that, innit? Do you know what I mean? If I'm a manager, I could say to my players, you know what, you were the better team. Hard luck, shit happens. On to the next game. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you man didn't play well, so it's not a thing where there's a lot to take from that other than the fact that you won. That sounds weird, but it's like cool, you won. But like Pep said, this is the third time we've lost the Community Shield, but we win the league, so it doesn't matter.
Well, that's the thing. Soon as I think the last 5 times we've won that Community Shield, the team we've beaten have won the league the next season. So I don't read anything into it. Listen, for me, I thought we'd done all right. It wasn't a great game. It weren't great. It was 2 teams that you could see were way off the pace from
way off it. Yeah.
Where they were last season. But I don't know, man. Like, it didn't really teach me nothing, that game, apart from Timber is quality. Yeah, like I've never seen him play. I don't watch Ajax. Yeah, so I'm not going to sit and pretend that I do. But he was absolutely class, and it's no coincidence. As soon as he came off, we conceded a goal from that side as well. Another master.
Good player, man. Yeah.
Oh, mate, he's so comfortable on the ball. It is mad. He's everything that Arsenal fans think Zinchenko is.
I said that before you signed him, though. I said it. I said you lot thought Zinchenko is a player. Like Timber can actually play, innit? Can actually play.
He can actually defend.
Yeah, he can actually defend as well. Zinchenko can't defend, and he's even said it himself. Like he had an interview and he come out saying, "I know I need to improve defending." You're a fucking left back. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's one of them things where Timber's quality. He's quality. Like there's no 2 ways about it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and trash him. My team were linked with him. My manager wanted him for a reason. Like he's a good player. So it's one of them things where that's a very good signing for you. But other than that, there wasn't much that could be learned about the 2 teams. Other than I think that City are still miles away from everyone else. Like you saw it with Man City. That wasn't Man City at their best. It wasn't Man City at their strongest. I think they will still add to that team as well. And on the ball, they were just so much better than Arsenal. It was unbelievable. And it looked like they didn't get out of first gear either, Man City. Like at one point, they had like 85% possession or something like that. And Arsenal couldn't even get a sniff of the ball in it. And that's City not trying. So, like, I think once City build rhythm, because City notoriously start slowly, I don't think anyone's close to Man City at the moment in terms of the cohesion, in terms of the ability on the ball. That I still think, the gap between City and everything else is massive.
I agree. I said this yesterday with Kenny and Jez. I think they'll walk the title comfortably by 10 points or more. Now, I don't think anyone is going to get anywhere near them. Like Liverpool got Europa League, so I don't see them challenging. We've got Champions League. And when I looked at our bench in that game, our bench is exactly the same as last year. I know Jesus and Zinchenko are missing, but the bench is exactly the same. And when I look at it, I think like, well, we can't rest our players for Champions League football. So we're going to have to go with the same 11 pretty much. or
So you're gonna have to throw the League Cup away or something like you did last
Well, that's
season.
beneath us anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like that cup's beneath us. The super fans.
You possibly have to throw away the League Cup and the FA Cup and just focus on the Champions League and Premier League.
But this is the thing for me. I don't want to throw any of these cups away. Yeah, I want to win something. Yeah, even if we finished fourth and won the League Cup, I'm taking that. It's a trophy. Yeah, it won't be great in terms of league position, but I can't sit here bleating on about I want to win trophies, and then turn my nose up at a League Cup. Right, and then the thing is, like, I just, bro, they're so good. They're just so good. Like Haaland didn't get a sniff, yeah, but that's standard. You don't get a sniff in most games. As soon as one's in, balls put across the box, he scores.
And they didn't play KDB, so they weren't playing directly. They weren't someone getting the ball into the box. And then when they brought KDB on, they took Haaland off. It was weird, didn't it? Like, it wasn't a substitution from a manager that gave a shit about winning a game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a case of this is a hindrance rather than a help.
Yeah, they're like, yo, this is pre-season. You know,
the thing is, I think they're like 3 weeks behind us in pre-season as well, because they had the Champions League final, then a big break until the end of June. But yeah, it weren't a great watch. Kai Havertz, we know, can't finish his dinner, and he proved that. Yeah, Declan Rice, I thought he'd done all right. He weren't fantastic, but he weren't crap either.
I don't think he was in the game.
He showed some glimpses
in the game,
recovering the ball and stuff like that.
Yeah, he recovered the ball a couple of times, blasted one over the bar. Other than that, I didn't know he was playing. I'll be real.
The thing for me is like he's going to take a while because he's now playing with Martinelli, who very rarely tracks back, right? And then Trossard came on, and when we conceded that goal, Partey gave the ball away. Trossard didn't even bother tracking back. Tierney done stupidness. Gabriel was doing the splits, and it weren't even top bins. That goal could have been so easily avoided. But I listen. I'm kind of happy we've beaten them, even though the game officially ended a draw. We've done them, yeah, and that's something we ain't done since 2020 in the semi-final of the FA Cup. But I'm just looking at this season, going right. Well, we ain't winning the league, we ain't winning the Champions League. The League Cup's apparently beneath Arsenal, so the only opportunity we've got is the FA Cup. Yeah, and this guy's thrown it away ever since he's won it. So it's going to be a big season, and this fan base are going to come back down to reality, in my opinion, because I don't see how we get 90 points. I just don't see it when we've got to play week in, week out Champions League.
And you haven't increased your depth massively.
No, it's 1 in, 1 out with Xhaka and Rice. Havertz ain't even classing as a footballer. Yeah, so we've only really pulled Timber in. Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot of people saying Kai Havertz played well and this and that. Yeah, he brought down a nice ball on the halfway line and passed it off. Whoopee. Yeah, when ultimately he's there to score goals. And we laid 2 on the plate for him and he missed them both. And that is what separates Man City from the rest. Because if them chances come to Haaland, they're in the back of the net.
Yeah, fact.
Or at least one of them. The second one, definitely. Yeah, and we needed a striker last summer. We needed another midfielder last summer, and we still need it now. Right? For our fans to be sitting there getting all hyped, I understand it, I get it, but have a bit of realism with it. Yeah, we're not that much better, if better at all, from last season. You know, we've got Xhaka out the team. As much as I didn't like him, we ain't replacing his goals, mate. Yeah, with Declan Rice. That ain't happening because Rice don't score goals. So we got to now hope that the strikers go up a level, yeah, or the wingers go up a level, and Odegaard goes up a level. Which, yeah, listen, it can happen, but I'm not convinced, mate. I really ain't. I think with Champions League football that we're going to get more injuries than last season because we can't rotate. I think that this manager coming out saying that he thought about quitting because he'd failed. Yeah, I like that. But now he's put pressure on himself and he has to deliver. Yeah, which is cool. I like that. I rate him for coming out and saying that. I've called out PR and crap all the time. I don't think that's PR from him. Yeah, I think that's saying, actually, am I the guy? Yeah, now he's got to be the guy because he said, yeah, I'm staying. So yeah, I think it's a big season, man, and it's going to go one way or the other. We're either going to win something, or he's leaving. He's leaving at the end of the season. Maybe in the season, it's going to go one.
Yeah, but what is acceptable for him to win now in season 4, full season 4, season 5?
Mate, I watched a show yesterday, right, and 3 of the people on that show, it said we can't be expected to win anything. You know, we have to get that first trophy over the line. But then in the same breath said, I'd rather go one step further in the Champions League than win the League Cup.
What do you mean step further? Like, what is?
So they'd rather go from.
You haven't been in the Champions League for ages.
Exactly. But then in the next breath, they all said semi-final minimum for the Champions League. Bro, this fan base is so baffled. It is mad. How can you say we can't be expected to win anything, and the next breath say, "Oh yeah, actually, we'll go an extra further round in the Champions League rather than win an a League Cup." Make it make sense, bro. I just want a trophy. Yeah, a trophy. Challenge for the title. That should be standard for Arsenal, and win something. That is also standard. And all I keep hearing is, "Oh, we're up against Pep." And what, mate? Yeah, we were up against the greatest manager I've ever seen in Fergie. Yeah, Wenger didn't have any of this. None of our fans back then were sitting there going, "Well,
you're right."
Can't compete
we're up against Fergie. Yeah, no one was saying that. Well, Man United got more money than us, so we can't compete. That wasn't it.
Exactly. Yeah, they're buying the refs, they're cheating and all that. Like, none of that. If we finish second, none of our fans were sitting there saying, "Well, listen, they are the best team in the world. You know, we can't compete with that. We're just happy to come second again next year." Oh, the rubbish. There's just excuses. I'm sick of it. At the end of the day, when is it acceptable for us to actually demand a title or at least win something? Because, like you said, this is fourth year, man. Full season. And there's no expectations from this fan base other than top four and have a little run in the Champions League. Like, if this is the case, we should have just kept Wenger. Like, real talk. Give Wenger all of this money and we would have won a title. Even a washed-up Wenger.
But this is what I'm trying to say, and this is why the video that I done with Robbie has aged so well, blood. You know what I mean? Because I told them, man. I said, you might as well have taken Wenger, bro, because, boy, since you let him go, you ain't really done better than what he was doing. So it doesn't make sense. Do you know what I mean? Everyone was so fucking adamant get Wenger out, and he's still the best manager that you've had since Wenger. Like, you haven't had a better manager than him since he's left. So, like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean?
Insane.
And you were so adamant to get rid of him, but to get who? To do what? Do you know what I mean? It's all the same shit, innit? Top four FA Cup. He's done that loads of times.
Mate, he won 7 FA Cups.
But there you go. So what was the point?
2 doubles, an invincible season, got top 4 20 years out of 22. Yeah, and now this lot are jumping up and down saying, no expectations, just get top 4 and maybe nick an FA Cup every now and again. Oh, mate, we didn't move stadium to do this. We wanted Wenger out because that's what he was doing and we weren't accepting it. I don't understand what the difference is because we've gone back to where we was 7 years ago, second in the league when Leicester won it. And now it's seen as a massive success. I'm baffled, mate. I really am. And the thing is, I'll just keep banging my head against the wall every time I'm saying it because more and more of these people come out the woodwork chatting absolute crap. Yeah, like, how can you sit there and say there's no expectations to win and only one team can win the league and, you know, there's only 4 trophies that will win one of them? We're the 3rd biggest club in England. Yeah, Unai Emery didn't get all of this. Unai Emery was handed out real quick. You know, and I'll tell you now, if we'd given him 600-700 million quid, we definitely would have won something. Like, I know he's won an FA Cup, this manager, but we would definitely won in Europe. Yeah, Emery would have won us the Europa League or got us in contention for Champions League semis or stuff like that.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? And it just winds me up, man. It really does. And I don't see it changing. We could literally, I think, 5 places get Champions League this season.
Yeah, that's
so I think. I think if we finished 5th and didn't win anything, this lot would be jumping up and down. We're back in the Champions League. I'm not even joking, bro. Wait until we get knocked out of that Champions League. Oh, well, it was the first year back. And Jose won it first year in it. So go and get me a manager who can win it. Like, it's mad. It is actually insane, mate. Yeah, and I've never seen a manager more protected. Like, listen, I can see what he's doing now. I can understand what Arteta's doing. It's took 3.5 years. Yeah, but I understand what he's doing. I see what he's trying to do. And he gets it. He does give a shit. But ultimately, you've got to deliver. It's all well and good talking great in press conferences. It's all well and good saying you were going to quit. Yeah, now actually win stuff, mate.
Yeah, but you didn't. Yeah, so now you got yeah, man. You have to produce, innit? He has to produce now. It's going to be interesting, the excuses for him when he doesn't. It'd be very interesting, man. So,
mate, his in-game management still a shambles. Yeah, like, how are you taking off Timber? He was the best player on the park.
It was strange, isn't it? That wasn't.
As soon as he took him off, like, I love Tierney to bits, but what are you doing, mate? Like, what are you doing? Yeah. And it was literally within 1 minute of taking him off, the goal came on that side. And it's like, how many
times? The thing is, Tierney barely plays, so it's like, it's not even a surprise that he's not sharp in it because he don't get minutes.
Thank you. So you're speaking more sense than our fan base, mate. Yeah, they're all cussing him. Tierney's fault. Well, hang on. What was Thomas Partey doing? Yeah,
he doesn't get minutes.
Gabriel Magalhaes was doing splits on the edge of the box. Yeah, 6'3" centre back, and he was about 4 foot. where he's done the splits and turning his back. Mate, this is going to be a banter season. I can see it already, mate. Yeah, I've already accepted that we ain't winning.
But you know what it is? No, but your fan base have done well, yeah, at chatting a lot of shit about everyone else's teams, yeah, but somehow managing to take the pressure off your own, innit? Like, no one's committing to anyone. No one's committing to anything. No Arsenal fans are coming out saying, oh, we're going to win the league or we're going to win any trophy. Like, even when, like, I've had Arsenal fans say to me, oh, Rance, like, oh, we're going to finish above you. I said, I bet you win more trophies than you. They don't want to bet about trophies. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, if you don't want to bet about trophies, who cares about league position, bruv? What, you're going to finish second loser or first loser and we finish second loser? Does it matter?
Don't matter.
Does it really matter? If there's 5 spots here for Champions League, does it matter whether you finish second or fifth if you win a trophy?
Nope.
No, really. Yeah, I mean, give me fifth, yeah, and a trophy, or fifth and 2 cup finals, 2 possibilities to win trophies, yeah, or give me second with no trophies. I'm taking fifth and 2 finals to see if I can win some fucking silverware. So I'm taking.
Totally agree, mate. Like,
so I'm taking
this argument all the time with people. Oh yeah, but we just want to be in a title race. We're not going to be in a title race. Yeah, we're not going to be in a title race. We haven't got enough in the squad to be in a title race. Last season was a freak season for us. Yeah, and listen, I hope I'm wrong, mate. I hope we're sitting here this time next year and I'm going, yeah, champions. Ain't happening. Yeah, I live in the real world. Yeah? At the end of the day, like, we are not good enough. This fan base don't put any pressure on this club whatsoever. Yeah, and what I find funny as well, right? My Kenny was at the game, yeah, and he said that as soon as Palmer scored that goal, it was like a fire drill. All of our fans leaving, and loads of our fans left before the penalty shootout. So the game's ended, and then they've all left. It was like, why? You've just done £100 on that.
Yeah, but that tells you the real feeling in the ground, Lee, because you got played off the park, yeah, and then they scored a worldie. At that point, everyone's thinking the game's over, innit? So the fact that you've turned it around and won on penalties, the way everyone's put that feeling to the side and now going on like, oh yeah, like we smoked City, yeah, we're gonna compete with City. It's like, no, you didn't, bruv. You man went home because you knew what it was, innit? And that's just what it is.
I said to you end of last season when I think it was Brighton. Yeah, it was Brighton. 30,000 of our fans walked out at 2-0. The best season we've had for 7 years. The best season since Wenger's gone. All the vibes, 93% top of the league. Go 2-0 down in the 80th minute, fire drill. Yeah, and that tells you everything you need to know about this fan base. Yeah, half of them are chatting absolute crap. Yeah, anyone who dismisses Arteta or dismisses some of these players, they instantly jump on you. Yeah, but the reality is their true feelings come out in that game. Yeah, they all walked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why aren't you staying to back your manager? Yeah. Why aren't you staying? We see in the Southampton game, we scored 2 in 2 minutes. So it's possible we could have come back. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Bro, they're full of shit. Yeah, and this season, it's going to be hilarious watching these people sit there trying to evaluate what's gone wrong and try and come up with all the refs. They can't blame anything this season, mate. Yeah, and it wouldn't surprise me if he got sacked. I can't lie. Yeah, the club could genuinely sit there if we're way off the pace and say, we've given you 4 full years, mate. Yeah, like by Christmas, it's 4 full years, calendar years. 700 million quid. Sorry, mate, you ain't the guy.
Yeah,
they could genuinely do that. Or we could be top of the table when they go and throw another load of money to actually try and win it. I don't know.
It could be very interesting. I don't know. Actually, I'll rephrase that because I do know. Do you know what I mean? I don't know where you're going to finish, but do you know what I mean? I know that you ain't winning trophies like that. I know that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be very interesting how the season goes. But you know what? You lot will find, well, not you lot specifically, but your fan base will find more excuses. They will, because they always do. It's fine. Do you know what I mean? Your club will find another signing to get you lot excited about. Do you know what I mean? Another song to make. Another song to make in the shower. You know the ones there. Like, this is what it is, bro. Like I'm used to you guys now, bro. Like it's all funny. It's all hilarious. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what's even funnier? The amount of people cussing Tierney, yeah? When it was only a year or so ago, Tierney at the back, Gabby in the attack, we're on our way to Champions League. And now they're all cussing Tierney. Like,
but this is what I'm saying, bro. Like football fans are super fickle, innit? And none more so than the Arsenal fans. So because of this, yeah, like at the end of the season, we always enjoy dining out on their heartbreak. But this season, I feel like there's more riding on it than ever before. For the simple fact that if your manager doesn't win nothing this season, no one can't convince me that the relationship's not working, bro. Like no one can convince it, because I see someone in the chat put something about Sir Ferguson when I said about Arteta and you haven't replaced Wenger, but bro, it's like all the Arsenal fans were using under Wenger, you no longer have those excuses. We don't spend money. Now you do. You know, now you do. Oh, we couldn't spend money because we are moving stadiums. Now you do. Now you're outspending everyone.
Outspending everyone on the planet.
Yeah. So what's your fucking excuse now? Do you know what I'm saying? Like all the little excuses you had, you ain't got them no more. Oh, we're not buying big names. We don't spend a lot of money on players and that. We're just getting all these players to develop.
Can't pay the wages.
Can't pay the wages. Fucking Ozil, 400,000. Aubameyang, 400,000. Can't pay the wages. What, Saka's gonna get 300 bag if he hasn't already. Do you know what I mean? You not saying you can't.
250.
That's it. You lot saying you can't pay the wages. All the bullshit that I've had to listen to you lot like say that you can't do. You're doing it now, and it's still not. You're still not winning. Do you know what I'm saying? So Man United's problems are different to yours. Do you know what I mean? We've been a poorly run club. We've made loads of mistakes, but our fans have tried to get their heads removed off all of these managers. Our fans aren't giving managers 4 years. We're not giving them 4 years, bruv. We're not. Do you know what I mean? And even in our worst time, we didn't finish 8th 2 years in a row. We didn't. Do you know what I mean? If Man United had a manager that finished 8th 2 years in a row, they wouldn't have seen a third.
Bro, they wouldn't have seen a second. Moyes was gone real quick, wasn't he?
Well, they wouldn't seen a second, bro. So as much as I don't like my fans, for certain things, we would not tolerate what you're tolerating. You're celebrating light bulbs and speakers on the training ground and a dog after you lost. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you want man to take you seriously, bro. I can't take you serious.
Have you seen the post-it notes? Have you seen that one?
Nah.
Arteta and Edu got all of the players' families into the training ground, gave them all post-it notes, and told them to write inspirational messages on them and post them on a board. Yeah, so the players can go up and read them. Like, is this a fucking nursery?
Everyone say hi to Declan and that, bro. You lot are finished. Like, there's no mentality.
Do you think Real Madrid do this crap?
Bro, there's no mentality at that club, man. Like, and people can say what they want to say, yeah? Like, there's no mentality at that club, bro. There's none. There's none. And the thing is, you can't just change that overnight. You can't just change that overnight, bro. There's a gene for bottling.
It's mad. It is mad. And listen, Kenny said this yesterday, and it was a good point. You can't always be unlucky. Yeah. So, it was unlucky we didn't get top 4. Oh, it was unlucky we didn't win the league. Yeah. How many more times are you getting unlucky? Yeah. Start winning. Yeah. Plucky losers. That's all we've been. Plucky losers. Oh, poor Arteta. Oh, the missing piece of the jigsaw is now Declan Rice. No, it ain't. We need a striker, mate. And everyone's going to come to reality around Christmas time. Yeah. When we've not scored that many goals. Yeah, in comparison to last season at that time. Listen, we're probably going back to Forest at the weekend, 4 or 5-0, and everyone will be giddy. Yeah. But we've got you in the first 10 games, I think. I think we've got Tottenham in the first 10 games. Yeah, we've got some tough games, man. Got some tough games. I don't see us doing it, mate. I really don't. Big up to everyone inside, man. Over 1,300 in here. Make sure you are smashing the like button. Make sure you sub to Rants as well. Links in the title, people. Let's go on to United, bro. Where's the Qataris at?
They're coming. Ain't you seen the third kit?
Nah.
Hey, bro. It just happened to be the Qatari colors, bro. Like, coincidentally. You know what I'm saying? We've never had those colors before in the history of the club, and all of a sudden we got the Qatari colors, the little burgundy. Yeah, bro. Like, that's where they are, bro. They're en route. Do you know what I mean? The paperwork's getting done. Do you know what I mean? Share prices went up 15% or something like that. The stock prices went up 50%. In the last couple of days. They're coming, man. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if they've had some sort of influence on this transfer window, because we've actually been moving very efficiently. Like, Man United don't move like that. United don't move like that. We wanted Mount, got him in straight away. Do you know what I mean? The manager wanted the goalkeeper, got him in straight away. Wanted Højlund, got him in. Now the same we want Amrabat, we'll get them in. Do you know what I mean? Considering at the start of the window, people said that we needed to sell to buy and we only had 50 million to spend. Who have we sold? No one, but we're still buying. So
Mate, I was telling everyone, Man United ain't skint. Terry, I'm doing a show with Terry shortly. He was saying, "Oh, Man United ain't got the money." I was like, "You're Man United, mate. You've definitely got
Man
money."
United ain't got the money. Yeah, whatever. Man just spent 60 million, right? 50 million on a goalie, fucking 70 million on a 20-year-old. You think we ain't got money? Crazy.
60 on Mason. Yeah, Mason Mount was 60s. That's what you've done. You've done about 100, 170, 180.
Come on. For a team that ain't got money and we ain't sold no one yet.
I don't mind, man. You could get about 50 quid for McTominay, maybe 20 quid for
We
Maguire.
have not sold no one yet, bruv. We're going to still sell Maguire. We'll likely sell Scott as well. Fred will go. Donny van de Beek will go. 4 players will go. But we've made all these signings without selling anyone yet, and we're not done with our signings. So this idea that we don't have money, what is this nonsense? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know for a fact here that the conversations about the club are ongoing. And that's the reason why we're not hearing anything, because these guys sign NDAs and stuff like that. This shit can't be all out in the papers, bro. But it's happening. What man think that the Qatari colours in the third kit's a coincidence, and we've never had them colours in the history of the club. They're not even normal colours. Or that burgundy.
Yeah, I've just seen it. Yeah, I've just seen it.
And who is that? Come on, man. Drop me out. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like, people can get upset, but bro, once we got the money, it's crazy. I can't lie.
Mate, once you've got the money, it is crazy because you're already a massive football club. Yeah. There's been a shambles for what, 15 years, really. Yeah, but the fact that you've got a manager in there now that's getting what he wants shows there is some sort of change. Yeah, similar to Arteta, getting what he wanted. Yeah, getting everyone out that he wants out, getting everyone in that he wants in. Like, look at the way Ronaldo went. See you later. Bye-bye. Gone.
Yeah, now Harry Maguire got the armband stripped from him. He's being forced out as well.
Yeah, there's definitely something changing. But the thing is, you have to kick on now. Like, you won that cup last season. Yeah, and you have to kick on and now go. Maybe not so much a title challenge. I don't think you're that good, Dave.
Yeah, but we need to win more, bro. Remember, we got to 2 cup finals. People are forgetting we lost one. Do you know what I mean? Kicking on might just be winning 2 cups instead of 1. You know, like that. So, or getting more points and still winning another cup. But we need to improve on last season. What improving on last season looks like, I don't know yet. Do you know what I mean? But I want trophies this year as well. Like, brother, I'm expecting to win trophies every season. This is Man United.
Mate, I'll make you right. Absolutely spot on, mate. Yeah, and the same with us. Like, 2 of the biggest clubs in the country, 2 of the biggest clubs in the world. Yeah, and we've been an absolute shambles, both of us, for a decade. Even more for us. But yeah, it's time to deliver, man. And I think Ten Hag gets that. I think a lot of your fans are expecting more this season as well. Because
Ten Hag's been speaking about winning trophies from the moment he walked in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true. Big up to everyone inside, man. Big up to everyone dropping super chats in as well. Appreciate it. Where's that comment? There it is. Arteta 385 million, and we challenged for a league. Ten Hag's now spent 430. Surely expect to challenge for a league. We actually spent more than 385 million before last season. Yeah, I think he'd done about 400 and something. It was nearly £500 million before this season. Yeah, when he gets David Raya in, it's touching 700 million. Yeah, it's about 680 something million.
Arsenal fans cooking the books, you know, to suit their agendas and that. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what I mean?
But I've seen this narrative a lot. Yeah, that he spent 430. Surely he has the title challenge. Yeah, the thing is, it's all well and good spending 430 million. Is what you're spending it on.
To be fair, like, I don't really have
100 million of that was Anthony.
Yeah, well, that's 100 million.
He's not really hit the ground running yet.
No, he hasn't at all. 100 million euros for Anthony, bruv. That will never be value for money. I don't think we'll ever get value for money because he was never a 100 million euro player. Like, he wasn't in it.
But that's 1/4 of the dough gone already.
It is, but bruv, I'll be real. It's one of them ones where 1 season, 1 trophy for the manager. Cool. That's it. That's what I'm judging him on. It's not my money.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, big up to Adam. It's not a dig at you, bro, either. Yeah? But that's the thing. It's all well and good saying about how much money's spent. It's about trophies. Yeah, like it ain't our money. It ain't your money. Yeah, you know, I want my team to go and buy the best players in every position that we.
Everyone does, and we don't care how much it costs. Do you think Chelsea fans are saying, "Oh, 100 million for Caicedo's too much. Don't pay it, bruv"? They want the player. Just pay the money. You know, like that. That's what it is. Same with Højlund. Yeah, we needed a striker. So because we needed Højlund, I was like, just pay the money, bro. Like, as much as cool, he's not worth that. Do I care if he scores goals? Not really. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal fans can't tell me that Declan Rice is worth 105 million. He's never worth 105 million.
Nope.
Do you know what I mean? He's barely worth 55. Do you know what I mean? But the bottom line is, yeah, you wanted the player, you paid the money, and now he's got to deliver. That's it.
100%. 100%. There's no excuses when you're coming in for that sort of dough. Mate, that's big pressure. Yeah, and let's be real with it. All due respect to West Ham, they're nowhere near the level of Arsenal in terms of the size of the club, the size of the fan base. Yeah, the history of the club. Yeah, now you've got to come in. You've come in as the record signing, one of the most expensive players in Premier League history. You have to do it, mate. You have to be at least a 7 out of 10 every game. I don't want to be seeing those stinkers at all from him. Yeah, 105 mil. Cool, it's not my money. Yeah, but you're coming in as the main man. You got to deliver, mate. Simple as that. Simple as that. And it's the same with any player that goes for that kind of dough. Enzo Fernandez, another one. Yeah, you have to deliver, mate. 106 mil. You have to turn up every week.
100%. Yeah. And Enzo will get the criticism as well, even though he's coming from a completely different league and he has to adapt to the Premier League. It's a different kind of pressure. But, bro, when people spend that kind of money on you, that pressure comes with it, unfortunately. You know, like that. So it is what it is. So Declan's got to come in and be instrumental in a title challenge for Arsenal and lifting a trophy at Arsenal. If he doesn't, man are going to be looking at him like he flopped. Like, bro, I don't make the rules. You know what I mean? I don't make the rules. You know what I mean? So the game is a game, innit? Like, Arteta has been there long enough. Like I'm not saying, actually, I am saying, fuck it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was going to say I don't advocate for sacking managers, but I do. Do you know what I mean? Like, even at my club that I own, I sacked the manager in the off-season, bro. Like, bro, I got another new manager in now. We didn't win the league. I've got a new manager in.
Yeah, see you later.
Know what I mean? Like bye.
At the end of the day, paid employees, mate. That's it. I don't listen, it's nice. It's good that you can like a manager and trust your manager and stuff like that for the team you support. Of course it is. Same with players. Yeah, but ultimately it's about delivering trophies and titles.
Bro, trophies are what keep you in a fucking job, innit?
Yeah, if you ain't doing it, I'll get someone that can. And if you can't do it, I'll get someone that can. And keep going and going and going until it happens. Mate, it's worked for Real Madrid. It's worked for Chelsea until recently when Abramovich is gone. Yeah, and I don't think that's so much down to it's down to Abramovich not being
there.
It's
worked for every fucking club, man. Like, do you know what I mean? And the thing is, yeah, Atletico Madrid are one of the only clubs that, off the top of my head, I can't think of, that I can think of that have stuck with the same manager, rain or shine, and that's mostly because he built the club in his image, and there's no one better than him out there to do with the squad that he's had than him. That's it. Do you know what I mean? Because Simeone's still a top manager. They're just aware that he's in a very competitive league and the other teams have resources they don't have. So he gets the benefit of the doubt for that. Do you know what I mean? But if he was at Real Madrid or Barcelona and he wasn't winning, he'd be gone.
He would have been sacked.
He'd be gone.
He got the benefit of the doubt last season because he won the league the year before. Yeah,
there you go.
It's the only reason he got the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, he won it the year before. Yeah, but I'm just looking at the table now. He finished 1 point behind Real Madrid last season. Yeah, he actually scored 5 goals less than Real Madrid. There's another one blown out the water. Oh, he plays negative football. Well, did Real Madrid play negative football as well then? Like, he scored 5 goals less.
This is what I'm trying to say. But everything that you have to contextualize everything for every club, innit?
He actually scored the same amount of goals as Barcelona, who won the league.
This is it. So that's football. Like, do you know what I mean? He's a special case. He's the exception. He's not the rule. Simeone's not the rule, bro. Like, the rule is in football. If you don't get results, you get sacked, bruv. That's it. Do you understand? Like, it's what it is. Like, if you work in sales, which you have before, Lee, if you don't hit your targets, you get sacked, bruv. It's not, Lee's a nice guy, though. Do you know what I mean? And he knows what it means to work for the company. Get the fuck out of here. You hitting your targets, yes or no?
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. And that's all that shows you is that Arsenal's targets as a club are lower than the targets that the fans are setting for them. Or maybe it's not. A lot of these fans don't really have high targets for the club. And that's why the club are getting away with having a manager there for all this time and not winning nothing. Because that could never be my club. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the fact that Man United would sack a manager if they finished 8th twice and then 5th and wouldn't give them any more time. Because you don't fucking deserve it. We're Man United.
Man United, yeah.
Like, get the fuck out. You don't
but this is the thing. Our club has gone down this road of oh, but look at what he's done for the club with Wenger.
Yeah, so what? Thanks. You got paid for it.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say. But it just lowered the standards every year. And now the ownership is the full ownership rather than the majority shareholder. Yeah, they've been there all the way since 2007 on the board. Well, not on the board, but as shareholders. Now they're the owners, yeah? But they've been there all the way through that, and they've seen the lowering of the standards constantly. Yeah, and they've just gone, yep, we'll have some of that.
Now
yeah,
look at what he's done for the club, shit, bruv. It makes me
that winds
sick.
Me up. Mate, you was there. You was going to games back then. Yeah, and you was at the Emirates seeing Arsenal fans beating each other up and stuff. Saying, Wenger in, Wenger out. Yeah, shake it all about.
Yeah, but that stuff's dumbly, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? And this is the thing. Like, when I look at all these things, like, to a certain degree, I've lived it, like, with my own club. Do you know what I'm saying? When I came in and I took over at this club, the manager was there since just before COVID. He went to the Champions League with them. Do you know what I mean? Had a good relationship with the players, all of these other things. Cool. Do you know what I mean? So what? Do you know what I mean? That's it. Like, so he'd won a league title, he'd gone Champions League, but then I came in, I seen that the players we had good players. We weren't playing at the level that we should have been playing at. And I didn't like the way the manager did things. I'm not sitting there thinking, oh, you know what? Look what he's done for the club. I'm paying this guy every month, bro, and he's not doing what I want, so he needs to go. You know the ones there. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not about, what he done for the club, bro. Like, he didn't do it for free. This guy was getting paid. It was his job. It's not like my man was doing it out of the goodness of his heart. He wasn't. Like, it's his fucking job.
Work.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, man? When the guy comes, to fucking collect your dustbin, on a Wednesday, you're not like, oh, look at what he's doing for the environment. The man's getting paid, fam, to collect rubbish.
Yep.
So he's collecting the rubbish. You're not saying, oh, look what he's doing for the street. Like, do you know what I mean? Look what he's doing for the neighborhood. Like,
look what he's doing for the community. What a nice guy.
Bruv, what a great guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, picking
I've
up
been
all that
come
rubbish.
around every night, about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. You hear the lorry pull up, mate. Next time I'm going to go out and give him a clap.
Bro, you know what I mean?
A lovely fella.
Fucking what a great guy, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make no sense when your postman drops you off your post. What a great guy, man.
Oh, thanks for bringing that to my house.
That's
Saves me going and getting it.
From where? Like, it's not his job to put your fucking post through the post box. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what do we want? Like, what do we want here? Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't be applauding, man, for doing their job. It's not what you did for the club. It was a job.
Yep.
That's what it was. Do you know what I mean? And either you're doing a good one or you're not in it. Do you know what I mean? And even a good job, like, it's subjective because you're doing a good job, but you're still not hitting the targets.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it's a good job for some people, but not a good job for others, and it's all subjective. Yeah, because I see a good job is you actually win stuff. Yeah, whereas a lot of our fans just go, oh, top four. Yeah, but then it's now what the club want. Yeah, and the club wanted Wenger there for so long because he was just getting them Champions League every year.
Yeah, but Wenger was getting top four, and you still wanted him out, and then you're expecting less of this manager than you expected of Wenger. That makes no sense.
No. They don't, and that's why I know half of them are lying.
Yeah,
that's
this is my problem. It's like keep the same energy.
But that's my point.
Yeah, one thing at my club, it's always been we want managers that win trophies, and that hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. We want trophies. Do you know what I'm saying? We got trophies with Jose. We got trophies with Van Gaal. We didn't get a trophy with Moyes. He got sacked. We didn't get a trophy with Oli. He got sacked. You know what I'm saying? And we got a trophy with Ten Hag, so he'll keep his job for now until he starts winning trophies. Then he'll get sacked.
No, that's true.
That's what will happen.
Absolutely spot on. Before we wrap this up, we've got about 10 minutes left, people. 1,400 in here. Make sure you are smashing the like button. Sub to the channel, sub to Rants as well. Link in the title. And Greenwood's back in training, bro. I see that today. I don't think he'll be playing at the weekend. But when do you expect to see him back in the team?
I don't know. We're waiting for the announcement, innit? Like they said, there's going to be some sort of announcement on his future. Fabrizio keeps alluding to it's going to be soon, but I don't know when it's going to be, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't know when it's going to be, bro, but he'll be back, though. You know what I mean? And that's like a new signing for us. Literally 2 years we ain't seen the kid, so like
man,
it's
time flies, isn't it? 2
years. It's because we've had more important shit in life, like viruses and that going on, you know them one. So the time just gets away from you. That's all it does. So you kind of forget how much time it's been. But yeah, like because of that, he's been out for a while. And yeah, bro, like it's like a brand new signing because people were talking about him as a potential world-class player when he was playing. So
I'll be one sec, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, people were talking about him as a potential world-class player when he was playing. So we can't overlook the fact that Greenwood coming back is an addition to the team that one we needed, and two, it's a top quality addition as well. Like he's not no two bob center forward. Like this guy's one of the top finishers, yeah, in the Premier League. So why wouldn't that? How could that not be good for the club, innit? How could that not be good for the team? So, bruv, that just puts us in an even better position than last season, given the fact that last season we struggled to score goals, and this is a brother that doesn't struggle to score goals. So, all in all, like Greenwood coming back is calm. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's very calm. Do you know what I mean? So, nah, it's all good, man.
It saves you 50 million, that's for sure.
Bro, yeah, more than that. Like you're not getting a player of Mason Greenwood's quality for 50 million. You're not.
How do you think that, like, obviously the reception is going to be a bit split because there's a lot of your fans that don't want him back. But after he scores a couple of goals,
I don't think there is though, Lee. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just the same virtue signaling dickheads that will say, "Oh, we don't want him back," and then as soon as he scores a goal, yeah, they'll be celebrating. Yeah, they're not gonna boycott celebrating Greenwood goals, bro. Like these guys, Lee. The thing is, the majority of society, yeah, are spineless. Yep. They wherever the wind blows, they'll go, innit? Like this is 100%. What it is.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So whatever agenda is being pushed, this is where they're gonna go. Do you know what I'm saying? And like I've noticed this. There's been so many different things in society that's happened recently where you see, yeah, that all of a sudden, whatever the agenda that they want to push, people will just go with it. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Like even right now, like the Women's World Cup's on. I guarantee you, yeah, the majority of the people that watching this Women's World Cup, yeah, didn't know 99% of these players before the World Cup. And now everyone's an expert on women's football because it's cool to watch it now. Because everyone's telling us that we should support it. Do you know what I'm saying? I haven't watched the full game of the World Cup.
I haven't watched any of it.
I haven't watched the full game.
I'll be honest, I'd rather watch paint dry than watch that crap.
Yeah, but bro, like I caught a little bit of the game today, the Jamaica game on because it was on in the gym, innit? I've been keeping up with the scores, but I haven't watched it because I don't enjoy watching it. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, society's making us as men, yeah, feel bad about not watching a woman's sport, but surely the women should be watching it and not us.
Mate, when their own gender don't watch it, bro, that tells you all you need to know.
No, but bro, but Lee, but this is what I'm saying. So guys out here now, yeah, are doing the most performative shit, yeah, like Mason Mount with the lioness thing on his boots and all these other things, and it's like, bro, like if bruv, women are more than 50% of the population, so if women supported that sport, they wouldn't need us anyway. Do you know what I mean? So why are you making me feel bad, yeah, about not watching something? That's like making me feel bad about not listening to Beyonce. She don't make music for me, bruv. She's a woman. She's singing about getting her heart broken. Why don't I want to listen to that shit?
Well, the single ladies are the single ladies.
Bro, like, do you see what I mean? And this is the problem, bro. So any agenda that people push, yeah, people are going to go with the safe thing. And the safe thing to say, yeah, the safe thing to say is, we don't want Mason to come back. That's the safe thing to say. But the reality is, most of these guys that say Mason shouldn't come back, they do not give a shit, Lee. Just like they don't give a shit about women's football. They don't care. And that's the point. And that's where the comparison came from. And that's why I said that to say this. Like, when you're saying it's split between the fan base, I'm telling you, most of the Manchester United fan base do not care if Mason Greenwood comes back, yeah? But they don't care what he's done. They don't care. They're just saying they care because it makes them look good socially. But really, they just want Man United to win games.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, they want Man United to be the best they can be.
Come on, bro.
Mate, you could have anybody in that team. Yeah, it don't matter. Yeah, at the end of the day, what does matter is Man United winning trophies. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll give you an example, right? Your fan base have been sat there watching fucking McFred, yeah, and watching Harry Maguire. Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. These guys were complaining about Weghorst, but you're not going to take Greenwood back. Of course you are. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't lie to me. Do you know what I mean? Don't lie to me. You don't have to do this shit for me. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not one of them guys you need to appease with this politically correct bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not
I
here
ain't watched
for
any of it. I ain't watched any of it. I see that American woman smash her penalty over the bar. I can't stand her anyway. That's why I don't listen to anything she says. I've heard a couple of quotes from her, and I just think you're wrong, mate. Yeah, but it was funny seeing her crying after spanking a penalty over the bar. Yeah, I've seen a clip of her signing a football for a kid, didn't even give him eye contact. Yeah, I just think you're just a wanker, mate. Like, no need for that. But yeah, you're right. Like, if women actually watch their sport, then that'd probably be bigger than men's football.
And big up Shaz in the comments. Wasn't it Jordan Henderson that was doing the LGBT thing with the armband and all that? And now he's in Saudi.
Yeah. Kane was doing it as well.
Bro,
you
see what I mean? Bro, this is why these men can't chat to me, bro. Do you understand? That's why these men can't chat to me. Because at the end of the day, these man's politics, are wherever the wind blows, fam. Like, that's why I don't care where the wind's blowing. Like, it's just, bruv, it is what it is. Man's keeping it a buck about all of these things. Like, we don't care. Do you know what I mean? There's not a single man, with a spine and a set of balls. Because if you were born with both of those things, you're a man, regardless of what society's telling you right now, Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you are that and you support Manchester United, you want Mason Greenwood back in the team, bruv. We were watching Weghorst last season. We were watching an injured Martial come back and then be injured again. You cannot tell me that you don't want Mason Greenwood. You cannot tell me that with a straight face and expect me to believe. You're lying to yourself.
The funniest thing about the whole situation is the person that was involved has just had his baby and is still with him. And
listen, even aside from all that, Lee, you know them ones there, bruv, acquitted, not guilty. Next.
Yeah, exactly.
You know next. You know what I'm saying, bro? Next. Like, bro, what's the point in having a court of law if we're going to go to the court of social media? Next. Come on, bro. Like, we got bigger fish to fry right now. Like, do you know what I mean? We don't care about this. We genuinely don't care about this.
No, 100%. And this is the thing, like, your club don't really peddle out all of this crap, Like, my club does. Zinchenko's the prime example of that, mate. Like, a friend of mine said to me the other day, goes, why do we end up with all the bitches at our club? Like, we end up with these bitch footballers at our club that are just
because it's the culture, bro. Everyone say hello to Declan.
Everyone say hello to Win.
Come on, bro. The dog and stuff. Come on, man. Come on. One thing I say about my fans, their man broke into the stadium and that when they were protesting.
Looted the club shop.
Yeah. Brother, this is what I'm saying, man. You think that we could bottle a title and then they brought in a dog? Come on, man. Like,
called it Win.
Oh, the Manx would have gone mad. That's one thing I know. Top Reds would have gone mad. A dog. Come on. Bro. Nah, Top Reds are going mad. That's one thing I know, innit? That's one thing that's one thing I can bet. And there's a lot of things I don't trust them with, but I trust them with that. Do you know what I'm saying? So because of that, I'll be real, Like, no man is sitting there looking me in the eye and telling me, nah, don't want Greenwood back. No one. Anyone that's saying that is performative. That's all it is. They don't want to get cancelled. They don't want to get in trouble.
They want to look like a really nice person online.
Come on, bro. This is what I'm saying.
What's funny about these people? They all say, if you can be anything, be kind. Yeah, advocates for mental health and all of this. And then as soon as something like that happens, they want to...
Bruv, and then they want you cancelled.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
They're kind people, Rand said. Lovely people,
Bruv, these men will talk about mental health, Lee, and then I'll say something like this, and all of a sudden, they want me to lose my livelihood. What? Fair enough, I ain't got a family to support, but you don't know that. You know the ones that I might have kids and all that. Do you know what I'm saying? What, you don't want me to feed my children because I got a different opinion to you? Is that what we're doing right now? Is that what we're doing right now? Do you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. These guys are dickheads. Yep. Do you know what I mean? This is what it is, Lee. Like, we're all sitting here. How many's in the chat?
1,400.
All right, cool. 1,400 plus me and Lee, yeah? All of us in here are in group chats. None of our group chats are talking about the Women's World Cup. I guarantee you. None of them. None of you that woke up in the morning saying, did you, man, see the game between
Oh, what a
teams are
game!
still
What a
here.
game! It was insane, mate.
What a
I saw the
game!
goals.
Like, what a goal in that. I saw a goalkeeper get beaten by a corner kick. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
Equal pay in that, yeah? Equal pay.
None of our group chats are saying, oh, man, did you watch that game? None. And I'm in at least 5 group chats, blood. And none of them are talking about this tournament. But on Twitter, everyone's talking about it because you look cool if you're talking about it. We don't care. You know what I mean? Like, brother, and this is it. But people are scared to say that.
Yeah.
Because
it's fashionable, man. It's trendy. All the hipsters online and that.
I was sitting there watching Manchester City Arsenal, yeah, bro. I nearly cried tears. I missed football so much. You know the ones. I miss Premier League football so much. I was watching that game,
I could still be sat on beaches, bro. I'm back to live streaming so quick, just like that,
bro. I was literally watching the game, bro, and I was getting emotional. I was like, bro, I've missed this so much. Much, bro. Like, people don't understand. Like, this ain't a job to me. Like, bro, like, man was watching hours and hours and hours of football way before this. I love this.
Hey, I watched Aston Villa against Brentford pre-season. I was watching Sevilla against, can't even remember who they played. I watched Everton against Sporting Lisbon the other day.
Bro, at Easter, man was at fucking Newport County versus Northampton, bro. Like, just because I could get in. Like, I'll watch anything, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, man, got to understand that I love football. Like, I actually love it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where I was watching Arsenal, Manchester City, yeah, and thinking, bro, like, how did I actually go like 3 months without this? Like, I love football so much. I literally invested my own money. Now I have a futsal team and I'm building a football academy. With my own money. Like, I love this game, bro. But you're not gonna tell me, yeah. You're not gonna tell me that agenda, yeah, that makes up over 50% of this earth, yeah, that if I don't watch it, it's my fault and there's something wrong with me, blood. Yo, what? You know what I mean, bro? It should be bigger than men's football. There's more of you than there is of us, and you spend more money than us. The largest consumers on planet Earth are women, bro. That's why all the adverts are for them. So if they spend more than us and there's more of them than us, shouldn't their sport be bigger than ours? Or am I tripping?
No, facts. I see a reel on Instagram a couple of months back, and it was the breakdown of the pool of money for the Men's World Cup and how much the men got paid, like percentage-wise, and then exactly the same for the Women's World Cup. Yeah, the pool of money, obviously miles lower, but the percentage of how much they got paid
a lot higher
was so much higher.
Well, of course,
so they got a bigger percentage of the income, than the men did.
And guess what equality is, Lee? Them getting the same percentage that we got. That's what equality is. Like, equality of outcome is not the same as equality of opportunity. It's not the same.
I always find it funny that, like, people advocate for equal pay. Why don't you want to have better pay?
Bruv, it's not about equal pay, yeah? Like, bro, give man an equal percentage. Give man an equal percentage. Give me equal percentage. Well, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like, who wants to get a certain amount of money, bro? Like, it's all about a percentage. You know what I mean? If me and Lee are right here, yeah? If me and Lee are right here, and say someone says, and this is metaphorically speaking, because obviously I'm black, yeah, and I know someone can take this the wrong way, innit? Metaphorically speaking,
disclaimer alert.
Someone tells me, they say, Rants, there's 60 grand in this house. Go rob the house. I've never done armed robbery before. But if someone, I have to say this, innit? You know the same way Tate says, "Oh, I never kill myself." Yeah, like I'm saying,
he looks straight down the barrel as well.
I'm saying I've never done armed robbery before, because someone might be trying to set me up. Do you know what I mean? But I'm saying if someone says to me, "Yo, there's 60 grand in this house," and I say to Lee, "All right, cool. Hey, Lee, we're going to rob the house. Yeah, like I'll give you 20 grand," and he says, "All right, cool." And then we go to rob the house and there's 100 grand there. I give Lee his 20 grand. I'm gone. What do you want? The 20? Do you want your 20 grand, Lee, or do you want a percentage?
No, I want a percentage, mate.
Yeah, there you go.
No ceiling on the percentage. If
bro,
the more money, the more I get.
Bro, do you understand what I'm saying? Because, bro, if I said to you, yo, 20 bags, and then, boy, I'm leaving with 80. And I thought I was leaving with 40. You know what I'm saying? So if you say, all right, Rants, cool, I'm taking 30%, you would have dipped with more money. Do you understand? And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, that's fair is fair. Percentage is fair. You know what I'm saying? Even if I said to Lee, we're going 50-50 on this, there's 60 racks in there, and then there's 100, so I give him 30. Because I'd be like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You wanted 30 grand, you got your 30 grand. I'll walk off with my 70.
This comment's spot on. Yeah, you go to a restaurant, you have a top meal, and you're happy to pay and leave a tip. Doesn't matter who cooked the meal, man or woman. It's the quality of the product. Absolutely spot on. It's the quality of the product. Yeah, and if the product's subpar, you ain't leaving a tip. Yeah, you ain't paying for that. You ain't doing that. You ain't eating there again.
But boy, if you say it out loud, then boy, apparently you hate them. All right, cool, innit? It's fine, innit? I ain't got no time for this shit. You know what I mean?
Same. Don't
you know what I mean?
Some of the stuff I see online, I'll just have to laugh, man.
Listen, listen, the politics aren't politicking, bruv. Like, this is what it is. Massive breaking news, Rants charged with armed robbery. That's what I'm saying. You know it's coming. That's why man had to do the disclaimer.
You're going to have armed response unit bust through your door in a minute.
Bro, you know them ones there, man, going to hear the intercom going off. Nah. This is exactly what it is, bro. Like, this is exactly what it is. It's all about percentages. Do you know what I mean? You should get a certain amount of percentage of what you generate, or get a certain amount of percentage. Then if we're going to rob it, then we're getting the certain percentage. It's not, have 20 grand. Because if there's more money in there, you're leaving with 20 grand. And that's what I mean. Equality is cool. We get the same percentage. It's not we get the same outcome, bruv. Like, that's not what equality is, bro. Like, it's not. That doesn't make no sense. Like, playing 3 sets in tennis, playing 5 sets in tennis, getting the same money. That's not equality. That's not equality. Because you've already accepted that men and women are different because they play less sets. So how is it equality? It's not equality. That's a contradiction. Equality is we both play 5 sets, we both get $1 million for Wimbledon. That's equality. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. This has never been about equality, fam. You know, like, it's never been about that.
Yeah.
So fuck 100%. That. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's not have that. Do you know what I mean? You've got more people on planet Earth than us. And you're blaming us because your sport don't make money.
Mate, look at Messi. Yeah, Messi has just gone to the MLS. He's absolutely ripping the shit out of it. They're scoring goals for fun. I can't remember the guy who runs Apple. Can't remember his name. Yeah, but he put a quote out little interview out the other day.
I can't remember now because Steve Jobs is dead, isn't it?
Yeah, it's somebody else. I can't remember his name. Yeah, but he said we've exceeded all expectations on the amount of subscriptions we've got. Yeah, like, it's just ridiculous how much, because it's on Apple TV. Yeah, I think it's like 80 quid a year for all the MLS games. I was like, yo, that's a bargain. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, and they've exceeded all expectations. The Saudi Pro League have just done a deal with DAZN.
Yeah, of course, because they're gonna make bank, bro.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that I get it on my DAZN.
So you get it for free, innit?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully I'll get it for nothing. Yeah, but again, can anyone on this planet on the other side, generate the income streams that them two players can? Yeah, no. Can they do the sponsorship deals? Can they get Apple and DAZN to sign multi-million contracts? Like, they can't.
No,
they can't. And that is the difference. Yeah, unfortunately, that is just how it is. We are going to have to wrap this up, people. I am 10 minutes late for the Terry. I'm sure all the bots in his chat are fuming.
I said the bots, nah, bro. Man, like Terry,
the NPCs and all of that. Yeah, they all sat in the chat seething. Gunner's late. Yeah, Gunner's late. Yeah, and then they're going to sit and tell me how negative and toxic I am for an hour and a half whilst watching the whole thing.
Yeah, that's it. They'll say man's late and then be trying to cook you for the whole chat.
Yeah, it's crazy. Listen, big up to everyone who's been dropping donations in as well. If I didn't read them out, they have been pinned. Obviously, it's the flow of the show. Real quick, predicts top 4 and relegation, says Chaitanya.
I don't know about relegation because I can't remember the clubs.
Luton are definitely doomed. Luton are doomed. I think Sheffield United are go, and hopefully Brighton.
I think top 4 is going to be the same, just in a different order. Who was the top 4 last time? No, actually, no, it won't. Newcastle
Liverpool
will drop out.
Get it over Newcastle.
Yeah, Liverpool over Newcastle, but then it will be the same. It'll be Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal, Man City, top 4.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I think I agree with that as it stands. Man Man said I want Arsenal to fail because of the fans. Mate, our fans are a disgrace, but like real talk. How come the feminists only want nice AC jobs? Why aren't they advocating for rig jobs? And
because it's not quality, broski.
Come on, man. Yeah,
listen, we don't have enough time to talk about this right now.
We could do a whole fucking 5-hour show on this. And
we don't have enough time. I'll be real. We do not have enough time to talk about all of that stuff right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I know there wasn't. Because I know, but when shit was popping in Ukraine, I know all the women didn't want AK-47s. I knew they weren't queuing up for them. You know, like that. So.
Right, my neighbour's got a lovely Mercedes parked in the garage, probably about 100 grand's worth, mate. Yeah, she's loving life, telling me exactly what is not happening over there. So there we go. Here's what it is. Man said 5 hours, more like 5 days. Yeah, we can sit here and talk about this forever, mate. I can't lie. Big up to everyone, man. Yeah, come on. Big up Bruce as well. Big up to everybody in this
Bruce
chat.
Wayne, you know.
What you got coming up, man?
Hey, 6:30 Red Talk with Aaron and Flawless People. That's gonna be jokes, man. So you man already know what it is. 6:30.
Yeah, man. Make sure you sub to Rancy's channel. Links in the title. This show's been jokes as always. Big up to Dave for the overlay and the intro as well. We're gonna use that going forward for now. Yeah, come on. Big up to Dave. And I'm live right now. As soon as I end this stream, it'll throw you straight into Terry's stream. I've linked that, and it'll throw you straight in. So yeah, man, come and check that out. The chat's always hilarious, and let's see how many we can rattle this week. But I'm done for the day on here. I will have a video out on the second channel, Lee Reacts, later today. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And yeah, man, we're out of here. Adios. Ciao.